What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. About to head over to the lake. Super excited about it. Second week, maybe it's the third week now of April. But anyways, beautiful weather today. It's in the 60s, 66 degrees, I believe, when I pulled in. Super excited. I think we're going to catch some fish today. Let's go. The only thing that may hold us back is some of the rain from the past week, but I think we can get it done. Let's see what happens. Okay, backing out now. I don't know why I put the kayak in backwards today, but I did. Oh, well, that's bad. Starting off by hitting a log. No good. And there we go. We're cruising. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am thrilled to be on this lake right now. I think we can catch some fish today. We're just gonna see what happens. The weeds have gotten bad, as you can see here. And I'll overlay some other footage as well that we've got, but the weeds are really starting to grow, which is sad. I was hoping to get a few more weeks without the weeds really starting to take over this place, but nonetheless, we're fishing, we're on the water. Let's see if we can rip some lips. Lots of things in the tackle box. We'll see what we end up pulling out for the day. However, I'm gonna start with the Z-Man chatterbait, simply because it did me right last time. We're gonna see if it'll do the same this time. Lots of bass in here, so there are pike as well, and the pike will take the chatterbait too. But I think the bass fishing, if it's not good today, one more week and it's gonna be insane. The goal, I'm gonna set the goal a little high today, just 3 fish. It's very doable, but days when they're on, days when they're off, just can't get a bite to save your life. We'll see what happens though. There seems to be essentially no wind today, which is kind of crazy. It was supposed to be 7-8 mile an hour. You might be able to hear a little bit of gust. Maybe it's just this side of the lake. I bet the wind's coming from the south, but 7 or 8 mile an hour is pretty good for in here and can make for really nice kayaking conditions. I try not to do too much kayaking if it's over 10 mile an hour, just because you kind of get blown all over the place and you get less fishing done and more paddling, where I like the vice versa. Oh, that's neat. Right in front of me is the first pair of mating geese that I've seen that have had their babies. I was just out here about a week ago and there was lots of geese but no babies. That's pretty cool. I wonder if any of the other geese pairs have had them. There's a ton of geese out here during the summer. Not a lot during fall, but during the summer they'll come out here and they'll just chill out. I think it's because it's a pretty safe place. It's not visited a ton by a lot of people. There's number 1. Nice hit. Great hit. Cool. Just love when they jump. Oh my goodness, maybe I don't love when they jump. To get you all soaking wet. Number 1. Chill out, buddy. Chill out. We're almost done. I'll get you back in just a second. Largemouth numero 1. There he goes. So fun. I think we can get the 3 that I'm hoping for. About a quarter of the way around, and yeah, this is neat. Chatterbait, that's where it's at. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Ooh, dang, solid bite right there. You can tell that these fish really are enjoying the chatterbait. They just don't like those vibrations, and that's a lot of the times why I like to throw stuff like this. It just agitates the water so much. Right at the edge of the boat. So cool. That is so neat. Loving it. I think today's gonna be a good day. Just gotta find the right spots. That was my problem originally. I was just fishing the wrong hole. Number 2. Another nice 16-incher or so. Such a quality fish. Right in some of this submerged timber in here. 2 down. 1 more to go to meet the goal. 1,000 more to meet the goal for, I don't know, the year. I'm guessing I catch about 1,000 fish a year, but who knows? I should keep track sometime. There's another one. Same spot as the last one. Who knows? Maybe it was the same fish. No, that's a bigger fish. Holy smackers. That's a quality bass. That is way bigger than the last one. Thing's a freaking donkey. Everybody's got their favorite terms. What's yours? I gotta say, like donkey, hog. Hell yeah, look at that stud muffin. Gorgeous bass. This is too much fun. And I'm telling you people, it's only gonna get better. Go get yourself a kayak and get in the lake. The old bucket mouth. So although these fish are hitting moving baits, I'm still trying to work them extremely slow just because the fish aren't, you know, crazy into the bait, I should say. Like it's still early. The water's cold. They're still slightly lethargic, but they're hitting it okay and they're taking the bait all the way. That's what really matters. Sometimes if you get it really, really cold, they'll just nip at the tail or something and you don't actually make a good connection with it. Same spot as the last two. Unbelievable. This is getting stupid good, guys. I don't think I have any more trailers, which is kind of sad. So once this white fluke gives out, it might be the end to it. Number a lot. I think I've already lost count. I think it's number 4. This is too good, guys. Too good. I'm enjoying this. It's a nice getaway from work. Come out here and catch a couple bass, and you can do it in no time. There's a good bass. Digging deep. Oh yeah. Tell me that thing ain't feisty. You catch one that's semi-lethargic, you catch the next one that's just going to town. Too cool. That textbook 15-incher or so. I'm gonna try to get you guys a cool underwater shot, but we'll see what ends up happening. Sometimes they turn out, sometimes not. You be the judge. Let me know down below. That was borderline topwater. Borderline topwater. It's like the second week of April. I'd say he's pretty alive and doing well. Holy smackers. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to get the privilege of seeing all of these catches. However, this is number 6. My lure is getting absolutely destroyed, so actually I might have another chatterbait in there in case this one does end up blowing up on me. Number 6. I think we're really quickly approaching swim bait territory, which kind of sucks because as much as I love swim baits, I don't want to throw them all year long. And that's just kind of what happens after so long because this place gets so badly weeded up. I'm gonna try to piece this thing together for just a little bit longer. This has been my best jig, or my vibrating jig, best vibrating jig I've ever had. I've had this one since college, and the reason I know that is because it was the first one I ever bought, and I learned how to use one with this exact one. So I think it's gonna go down in the Lure Hall of Fame as one of my favorite baits I've ever used. Didn't even know it existed for the longest time. Finally figured it out and works excellent. Need to go ahead and switch out that trailer now. This is what I'm using, just a fluke, but I'm sure it's really hard to tell on camera, but you can just see that that thing's been used and abused there. It's starting to rip open pretty bad, so I don't think I have any more flukes. I'll have to check, but if not, I've got some swim baits I can throw on there. I lied. I do have flukes, and the nice thing about the fluke is that with that really skinny paddle tail, well, not even a paddle tail, just split tail, that you can kind of get in and out of the weeds a little bit better. You don't have to have as big a fish. A big fish will still hit this lure, but as big a fish doesn't have to take it to, you know, get that full commit. With that big swim bait, sometimes you have to get 1-2 pounder for it to be able to bite all the way. There you go, good as new. I don't know why it's got a little red color to it. I think it may have been sitting up against some of my red worms and giving it a little bit of a tint. Hopefully that doesn't affect the fishing much. I can't imagine it would, but you just never know. was the first one I've had hooked up in a new spot in a while. Ever since I switched the bait around a little bit from it ripping, no fish yet. Kind of changed locations a little bit, kind of hit the one hole pretty hard. I'll go back there after a little bit. I'm gonna try to let it settle down some. There's one way over there. We're just gonna have to ski him in. I don't know what the deal is. He ain't fighting worth a crap yet. Just ski him on in here, brethren. Oh well, it's partially because it's kind of tiny. Kind of tiny, Tim. That ain't good. Littlest one of the day. Little squeaker. Running hard. And pulling the boat a little bit. I think he got into some weeds. Dang. Another smaller one, just pretty aggressive. What a strange hook set through the top of the lip. They look very healthy. They've got nice shoulders on them. I think they're just lacking in some size. I think some of that's just some of the younger growth in this little lake here, but over time they're gonna get bigger. This place used to really struggle to produce anything over about 12 inches. And in the last 4 or 5 years, it's starting to develop. It's taking some time, so if you're ever into pond management, lake management like that, it's definitely going to take time to get you where you want to be. However, it is doable over, you know, a course of 5-10 years. It's stupid good. Stupid good. Stupid good. And it could just be the chatterbaits just absolutely tearing them up today. I don't know. I mean, but I'm guessing that you could throw just about darn near anything in here that's got some movement. Probably a paddle tail swim bait, weedless swim bait hook there. And then you could probably make that happen. This has been absolutely insane. I don't think we're gonna call it quits yet. We're gonna fish for another half hour to an hour, and we're gonna see what else we can do. We're one away from double digits, which is just stupid cool to me. It will hopefully, fingers crossed, be the first time in Indiana this year that I've hit double digits, which is a pretty big deal. I mean, a lot of times when you fish, Indiana's not the best state for fishing. It can be tough, so 1 or 2 good bites is all I really ever want. And so being able to be this close to double digits, we're gonna push through. We're gonna get that last fish for sure. And stay tuned, guys, because hopefully again, it's another nice one. There's definitely a lot of 12 inchers in here, but you can get up into that 16 plus inch a lot of the times and often. So let's see what happens. Very next cast. Doesn't feel like a super large one, but I will take that all day. Yeah. I'm gonna say he's about 13 inches, so it's just a little bit bigger than the minimums, but you know, pretty cool. So much fun out here. I can't tell you how thankful I am to have found this place. Thankful I am to just be able to be on some fish today. Weekday, right after work, just grab the kayak, come out here, try to catch some fish. So number 10, we're gonna release that beautiful girl now. It's really important to do quick in and outs. I try not to keep these fish out of the water too long. If they're a big fish and you want to take pictures, I try to dunk them a couple times so they can get a couple drinks in there. But you know, if it's a small fish like that, just in and out. No need to really keep them out too long. That was 1000% a topwater strike. I hit it straight in some weeds. Was trying to clean the weeds off real quick with a quick jerk and sent it straight into this dude's mouth. This is kind of like one of those scoliosis bass. You can just see right there, he's just not normal looking. He don't look right. Looks like he's come through in most of his issues, but just slide him up a little bit. Kind of funky. There we go, hooked up. Probably staying deep because he's about 2 dang pounds. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. That's a nice fish. This is amazing today. There's one. Heading back now. That was insane. I just cannot believe it already. Early April, the fishing is stupid good. It's just gonna get better for the next month before it starts to slow down just a little bit. I mean, by the time June rolls around, we're gonna have caught a lot of fish already. This is awesome. Well, thanks for watching, y'all. I hope you enjoyed. I'm probably not gonna be able to include every clip from this video, which is a nice thing to have. It always stinks when you have to sort through footage just to try to piece something together, but I've caught so many fish today, it's awesome. Double-digit fish. Insane. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little kayak outing, and we will catch you on the next kayak fishing adventure. Peace.